Hello. Good evening. And welcome to another exciting episode of You've Already Peaked Gaming Podcast. Featuring your host, Locarthemanbeast. Yeah, that's you. And also featuring yours truly, DjLobsterDust.
Hi, boo-boo.
Welcome, everybody.
How are you?
I'm going to get right into it. What the fuck's going on with the Rat King? Huh?
I don't know what happened to the Rat King.
I think the fucking fame's getting to his fucking head,
it's
dude.
getting to his head.
All of a sudden, he's fucking Hollywooding us.
Yeah.
He's fucking...
Yeah.
I was in Discord for 2 hours last night, just waiting. I was like, just pick a game, dude. He's like, oh, Call of Duty is not updating. Fucking big times me there. I was watching your last video with that Tango, which was great, by the way.
It came out good, huh?
Fucking, I felt like he was giving you attitude here and there, too, until he had a slip-up that humbled him a little bit. This fucking guy. Ooh. Getting too big for those fucking britches.
A little bit of limelight, man. Maybe he's got to go out like Aaron Carter. That whole Star Bright thing.
We're back to it.
Snip it real quick.
Yeah, I saw on fucking Gaming TMZ, which is a thing, that he just walks around his house wearing a fucking crown that he got from Burger King, but he scratched out the BK and he put rat. Fucking what?
I mean,
this guy.
Respect, though. I mean, you got to do something with your life.
I guess. Don't forget about us little guys.
I love that this channel just explodes and nobody gives a shit about us. They're just like, if it's all about Sean from here on out. So I have something set up for Sean for a little bit later in the year, and it's gonna be fucking fantastic. It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. But I can't let anybody know until it comes out. So.
Now I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. It's so good. But we gotta wait quite a few months for it. So
okay.
But hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm fresh out of softball game. My toe isn't the worst it's ever looked. You can't see. Usually I charge for this, so super chat $5, please. But
yeah,
I just played softball.
It looks better than it did the last time you had it sliced open.
No, fuck it. I won't show it. Zooming in as it's half filleted.
It's good because it's its own little pouch. You put your fucking wallet.
Like literally there's just like a chunk just like flayed open. And he's all, I'm gonna go get some more numbing agent, and just like leaves the room. I was like, zoom.
Is that the one you sent me or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. That's gonna be hot during sex because you can flick it with your tongue.
It's like a little clip on my toe. Now I'm really into feet stuff. It's not a joke anymore, guys. I'm fully committed.
Oh yeah. We just found out tonight, Mike was telling me that I guess sucking on toes is called shrimping.
What?
Yeah, I had no idea that was the terminology for it. I call bullshit on it because I went to look it up and like
I don't know.
He was like,
I think I've seen the thing. That's what made me laugh. Is like I might have seen somebody say like in like a Reddit post like shrimping. No, maybe I'm thinking simping. I don't know.
I mean, simping is obvious, but like
yeah.
For real though, like it was called shrimping, and he's like Google it. So I googled it, and of course it was like, oh, it's the act of like going out and like fishing small crustaceans.
It just shows fucking Forrest Gump.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I call bullshit on this, but now he's adamant it is shrimping. That's the term for it. So,
is that why he Discord messaged me? I got to my computer. Hey, are you on? You heard of shrimping, right?
I mean, it kind of takes the fun out of it, right? Like I just thought sucking toes was the whole thing. Now it's like shrimping. I got to bring cocktails and fucking, I don't know, a spit bowl for the the shell.
I started trying to do it just because my girl's so adamantly like, don't fucking do that. Yeah. So it's like, oh, I gotta go. She's like trying to fucking kick it. It's like a little, it's like trying to like fuck a Filipina seagal.
It's sweet. You do like a rear naked choke on it. So you can't get anywhere. So even though it's shaking, you still hold on to it.
I'm always shocked by how strong just that one toe is. Does that popping sound? Get back here! Chasing it around.
Oh, for Christ.
I'm waiting for a fucking shoe to just fly in for it.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Oh.
It's a good week. How was orientation? I heard you got your hand washing badge.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I got oh my God. Like 3.5 hours. And they're like, congratulations on completing the course. Here's your they had me a pen. I was like, what? You can wear this proudly, knowing and I'm like looking at her like no smile on her face, like, you fucking with me right now? You gotta be fucking with me. I am scared.
Yeah.
The people that were in my class, like talking around me, there was one guy who, I mean, if this is what you think we need, then cool. Everybody's entitled to their opinions.
Sure.
But he was like trying to get the whole class to rally around universal basic income and 5-hour work days. And like I was like looking at him like, wait, we're in a hospital. How are you going to get patients to stop coming in after 5 hours? Like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's wild to me that the like just the health industry in itself, the way that it works and everything, fine, you can have whatever you say, but just like you were saying, my orientation for like, hey, you're working at a hospital is we're going to do a course on how to wash your hands, which I guess, I mean, it's like a positive in a sense, but all at the same point in time, it's like, you're already in the hospital. Like, you're already working there. You're getting your money already. It's like, I should have that course on how to wash my hands after already being hired. You know?
Well, and there's so much shit. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
It's an orientation for everybody.
Sure.
There's receptionist, there's this.
Sure.
But anybody, which is probably like 90% of the class that's there, that's clinical, has already gone through, like, we already have like the certifications that we have to give to HR just to fucking get a badge, let alone fucking do anything on any patient.
Yep. There's
so much stuff that you're just like, you can literally just skip through the slides, man. Like, I promise you, I know how to do this.
It's also wild to think too that they waited how long to do the orientation for you. Like, we're gonna hire you, put you in, like,
no, I missed 2.
I know, but like, even still,
I missed one from San Diego, and one, I was already working. I was still working at MDI.
Okay.
So I was like, I can't, like, I don't know what to tell you. And they're like, you're not going to make this orientation. And now, like, I don't know what's worse, like fucking.
Yeah, you should have got it
missing
done.
a day of work or just ripping that fucking Band-Aid off.
Would you have rather have gone and done it, ripped that bandage off, hungover after San Diego?
No.
Are you sure? Because I mean,
I would have been fully fucking asleep.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. You could have just skipped it. They didn't make you like fucking have to turn in your colored fucking picture or anything like that.
You know, it's funny, if you skip it too many times, they lock you out of the system, and that day was the day that it like went down. I was like, oh well, I guess I really had to do this.
That's fun. Well, at least it's done with, man. Till
it's
the next hospital you go to.
Yeah. It's part of their like retention program.
Yeah.
Just like make orientation shit so they never want to do this with any other company.
Exactly. Oh man.
What you been up to?
Nada, man. Nada. Working, baby. It's been I mean, it's Tuesday right now. So this will go live on Friday.
It
but
is
like,
Tuesday.
Shit. We didn't do shit. we recorded.
God, it literally is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. That was
just that one orientation made me feel like I'm on Thursday.
That's all, like, how fucked this week has been. Not like fucked in like a bad way, but just like mentally fucked. Like, I messaged you yesterday on Monday. I was like, when are we doing this podcast?
Yeah.
Thinking it was today. You're like, it's Monday, bro. I was like, oh. I was out of it, man.
Oh man. Yeah, I feel it. I'm a little sluggish.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna be as bad as I am today.
To be fair, though, my weekend consisted of driving 3.5 hours, getting to my mom's. Like, it doesn't really feel like a weekend when like, I mean, not half of it, but like with that drive, it feels like you're clocking in.
Yeah. Well, it's just because it's so fucking boring. There's nothing to do for that entire drive except for like, hope to God you make it through with the radio, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I just listened to
NPR
the entire way.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, NPR. What's that coast to coast one? And like, they're all from like the most current ones, like 92.
No.
And it's like all talking about you ever
No.
oh, this is like going up to Montana when it's the only channel that comes in.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's fuck. His name is right there. It's this guy, and all he talks about is like paranormal and like UFO sightings.
What? That sounds amazing.
Oh God. Oh, dude. It's so like people call in and you're like, dude, this person's crazy. And they talk, he lets them talk for like 15 minutes. And then he like explores it. Like, oh God, it's fucking wild.
See, that's a wild shit. There used to be a jazz channel that I was really into listening. It was like, I don't know, 90.9 or 90.1 or something like that. And it was always the same fucking guy that would talk. He was just like super monotone, super low key, and boring as fuck. But like the jazz was always good. So it was like you'd stick through the jazz, and then you'd listen to the channel, and he'd come on and be like, and the next number would be a great song. It's like, oh my God, dude. Like, let's go. So,
you know what somebody should do? Somebody should take all of the clips from Frasier just to, when they're in the studio and he has his fucking thing, and see how long they can just like start this pirate radio channel and like put like real jazz and stuff and just use all of those clips.
Oh man.
So how long you can stretch it out.
God, you hit me that. I fucking used to watch Frasier all the time.
Dude, Frasier fucked.
It was a good show, right? Like it was a good show.
I think it's the most successful spinoff of all time, yeah?
Had to have been. I mean, had to have been.
I mean, like cheers to Frasier. What else is there?
I mean, the fact that he was a side character that got his own show that then just blew up as big as it did, you know? So
with hair like that too, we have fucking hope, dude.
I don't think so, man.
I don't know, dude. Like that's pretty bad hair. And he just leaned into it so hard. Everybody's like, all right.
It was his dad and the dog that pulled the show through.
Yeah, this dude had a fucking like a Kimbo Slice mullet with cumulus clouds up top. Yeah. Like just like the wispiest fucking, but he whipped that all the way back. He fucking added some curls into it. He wasn't letting those fucking 5 pieces of hair up front go.
Bro, that's that kicker back into the old people shit, man. Frasier was fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'll sit down and rewatch Frasier. I've been watching a lot of Dr. House lately. Like for whatever reason, House MD has just been on, or like I just have it on fucking Amazon or whatever. I love that show. The show is stupidly good.
You know what I want to watch?
Huh?
Andy Griffith. Don't ask me why. I was walking through the hospital, and like one of the waiting rooms had that like playing, and I was like, no lie, Mayberry kind of hard. I sat there and I just like I kind of watched for a little bit, and then somebody like walked by a door, then like kind of double took to see like what I was doing. I was like, just walked up, but like all of a sudden I got this weird itch to like, and I want to watch it consistently from like beginning, just until it hits color. I want to watch that like that first like, oh shit, it's colored out, and then I'm good.
Yeah, that was a big thing. I remember growing up, like one of the routines, waking up in the morning, like because you had to get up so early because my dad and stepmom worked so early in the morning, was you get up at like fucking 4 a.m. to get prepared, and then they drop you off at like fucking daycare, and you sit there till 8 o'clock till you go to school. But it was like what we used to watch, the Pink Panther and Gilligan's Island, and that was the two fucking shows that were always on at that time. So it's like you catch like the like tail end of Pink Panther, and then you watch Gilligan's Island until you had to go to school. And it was like I grew up on watching Gilligan's Island. It's like, what the fuck? This is so stupid,
dude.
Gilligan can fuck though. That show is so good.
I watched MASH.
Yeah,
MASH, because like I was so pumped when I was a kid. I got like a tube TV, and it was like one of the ones where like to change the channel, it was like a dial.
Yep.
And the only channel that would come in on the fucking little rabbit ears always was playing MASH.
Yeah.
Don't know why. But like it was so cool. Like I had my own fucking TV, you know? So I just sat there and watched MASH. I understood none of it. But I know a weird about MASH.
Yeah, I recently have like started rediscovering like old videos again and like rewatching like really, really old stuff, like weird old stuff. Like I rewatched Nosferatu not too long ago. Like 1926 Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Like that movie's fucking awful, but it's so, I mean, it's perfect. It is good for whatever it is. But like you sit down and you watch it and it's just so cheesy. Like, it's like, oh my God. I rewatched 1968's Night of the Living Dead again. That's like still one of my all-time favorite fucking zombie movies. And it's so fucking terrible. It's so terrible, but it's just like it's such a good watch.
When Christopher Lee died, I got it in my head that I was gonna watch like all his old movies.
Yeah.
Like all the fucking like the Dracula and like the Frankenstein. And I mean, I lasted 5 minutes. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll go back to Parks and Rec for the 9th time.
That's like when Leslie Nielsen died. I went back and like started watching like his old catalog.
See, but like Airplane.
I mean, that's
fucks.
Of course, but that's like
Police Academy. Wrongfully Accused. That shit goes hard. I think it's on Netflix right now. It came up and I just started giggling.
It's such a good movie.
I'm fucking 10 again.
I've got a gun. Not here, but I've got one.
It's all so stupid.
Oh my god, that movie is amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck. I haven't seen that movie in so long. It's such a good movie.
Oh man.
I want to watch Wrongfully Accused so bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm watching tonight going to bed. I'm absolutely watching that movie.
Oh.
So funny.
I'm actually pretty sure that Wrongfully Accused is like the precursor to Family Guy. Like that's like how like absurdly random and all this shit is.
Yeah.
Like Seth MacFarlane, I bet you if he asks, he's like a huge fan.
Oh yeah, he absolutely. Well, and it's like it's funny too because like the last stuff that like Nielsen did or whatever was like what like the Scary Movies. Like he was in Scary Movie like
he had a little cameo in 3.
Was it 3?
The one with the science alien. 3?
Yeah, that's 3. Yeah. When the aliens got their finger to the guy's mouth.
Yeah.
Like, that's not we pee. It's like, oh, me too.
Oh man.
That's got Dirt Nasty in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was fucking awful though.
Yeah. I mean, that's when like that whole franchise took a turn. Not that like 1 and 2 were like it was spectacular.
I mean, Wayne Brothers
they kind of held their own.
Yeah, the Wayne Brothers was still, 1 and 2 was Wayne Brothers, right?
I think they're all made by the Wayans brothers.
No, were they really? That's
I think
awful.
so.
Awful.
But I think like around like number 3, that's when everything was like a parody movie. There was a parody of every fucking.
They did Not Another Teen Movie. They did
solid.
Fucking. Oh wait, was it Not Another Teen Movie? I don't think they did that one. What was there was?
I don't think they did that.
Movie 43. That was that piece of shit movie. The one with the Spartans or whatever the fuck it was.
Yep. Hey, movie 43 kind of goes hard.
No, it does not. It's such a bad movie.
Dude, I swear to God, I'll sit through that entire thing just for this scene about the parents that homeschool their kid.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God. When they go through all of that and he like comes down the stairs and like the neighbors look in horror. He's all, hey guys, so we're going to go out and see a movie. Yeah. Sam's really excited. They're like, oh my God, he turned out so adorable. And then he's got the mop with a wig on it with lipstick. I'm the pretty girl. I swear to God, I will randomly think about that like throughout the week. I will be like brought to tears, but nobody around me knows what's going on.
So stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Yeah, those parody movies, they did not do well, man. They gave up real quick.
You're thinking about it, huh?
I'm thinking about it.
Hi, Mrs. Miller. It's just shaky.
I just get the wing to the head to move. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see?
All right.
Just that one scene makes the whole movie watchable.
God damn it, yeah. Oh fuck. Christ almighty. Oh God. All right. So funny movies, huh? Yeah. Good stuff.
Technical difficulty. We're back.
Yeah. Composure.
Oh. Fucking this weekend, guess who I saw?
Who did you see?
Mr. Joshua Lackey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you got the channel?
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, hi.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Hi, Shout out to our newest subscriber. No big deal.
It was cool because like
also, if you guys want us to shout you out, you can just put your names in the comments, and I will.
Or at someone. We'll shout out anyone.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Porn stars. Fucking.
Let's look at that. I have. Yeah. Shout out, Aaron Carter. Hope you're doing okay, bud. I think it was the last one.
But
Poor taste.
he put the comment in the last podcast we did, right? And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it was fucking wild because he was like Hunt, and I was like, does he mean Hunt Showdown? And like at first I hadn't clicked on because I didn't know who the person was. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I was just like responding, and then I was thinking about it. I was like, fuck, Hunt Showdown was so good. Like me and Cliff played the shit out of Hunt Showdown. We actually got our buddy Fen to play it with us. So it felt so bad because me and Cliff have been playing it for months. We finally convinced Fen to pick it up. We were like, dude, this game is awesome. They just introduced 3v3s. Like, it's so dope. Come and play with us. We get in, and like 3 games in a row, we just got fucking shit on. And I mean like bad shit on. And like one of the last times we got mopped on, was a dude killed us, was like a TTV guy. And we're like, what the fuck? Let's see if this guy is streaming. So we go to his channel, and we're like looking at his stuff, and they're just fucking around. They've just got like exploding crossbows and like fucking TNT, and they're just running through the map. They're not even trying to kill the fucking bosses. They're just out fucking farming people. Yeah. And so we were like, what the fuck are you doing in our lobbies? And he's like, oh. He's like, you know what? You're not the only person to tell us that tonight. We think that matchmaking might be broken. And like, even because they had introduced a new like MMR system that was like supposed to separate like high-end accounts for like low-end accounts, but it was just making high-end accounts play against low-end accounts. And it was fucking trash.
Cycle vibes.
Bro, it was worse than Cycle because the thing about the game is that it has this progression system where there is like a level system. So every time that you get X amount of experience, you level up, and that's what unlocks new guns and new weapons and stuff. So like much later down the tree, there's just shit that fucks and you can't do anything about it. And then those type of weapons also require like a high amount of like the blood coin currency that they have in there to be able to purchase, because it's one of those games where it is very much the Tarkov, where dying, you lose everything. You lose that character. And like the characters have their own progression system as well. So you have an overall account level that allows you to unlock certain like weapons and items, but then you have a character that you can either purchase or you get for free every time that you play a map, that has its own random health pool stats. And then as you level that character up while playing up to level 50, you can then pick and choose specific perks and attributes to have in them. So like you can have something that like fans a hammer, so you can use a 6-shooter and you just fan out 6 shots back to back. And then there's a gun in the game where like it's a fucking it's like a full-on revolver, but it's got a chain belt on it, so you can just for like 20 rounds. It's dope, but like each character has a perk system, so like you really do get it attached to these characters to level them up, because there's also the incentive of, if you level up, I think it's to level 20, I don't remember, I haven't played in a while, but you could retire that character and you can take their earned experience for the level and then put it towards your account level. So there's this cool idea of like needing to keep characters alive, because you want to push for better perks.
But I mean, if that character dies, you start with a new one
at level 0.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
So like it's real fucking. It was real sketchy back in the day, because you would play against people, you might get a character up to level 20, and then you get dumped into a lobby that there's all level 50 characters, and then you lose your level 20. So they were trying to fix this matchmaking system to make it a little bit more balanced, but instead they just broke the shit out of it. That was the last time me and Cliff had played. So it has been probably since COVID, 2020 at least. So it's been a couple years since I played. And that was maybe even a little bit late into COVID. But yeah, but it's such a good game. First off, the opening fucking music for that game, me and Cliff will still just like, one of us will go like ba-da-dum-dum, and like it just sends us off on a thing, and we just end up singing the fucking thing. Like it's so good. It's such a cool looking game. It's just like really dark, kind of grotesque, like Resident Evil like look to it, like almost like The Village a little bit, or not The Village, but what was 7 was, or 6 was, or 7. but it also has like this cool bayou, like south type of vibe. Like you just have these sounds and things. Like the maps are really fucking cool, and it's a cool game. It's a cool game. You can get in by yourself and just go around and farm all the NPCs and then dip out. So you like stack levels and shit like that. You don't always have to farm bosses. You don't always have to fucking just farm people either. Like you can kind of mix and match, but you do get that like PvEVP type of game style where if you want to go and play the PvE aspect of it, you can. You just always have to be prepared that there are other people on the map. And I think one of the cool things about the game is that it never had massive fucking lobbies. Like even in 2-player like duos, there was only like 10 teams per map. So you were never at a point where like you were just like swarmed by fucking, thousands of people or hundreds of people or whatever it came out to because you pushed 1 point too early. Like you always knew like, okay, hey, I hear shots over here. This is at least 2 teams. You push into a point, you hear another shot. Okay, there's maybe 2 more teams, So you weren't like always like, oh, where's the next player coming from? Great game though. Great game. And then since Josh had said that, I was legitimately like, holy shit. Like I would love to play some fucking Hunt again.
I just picked it up.
Did you?
Yeah,
because he did say I think you were telling me that he told you about the 3s, right?
Yeah,
man, 3s were tough. 3s are fucking tough, dude. But I mean, it's a lot of fun. So what are we playing
this weekend?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
I feel like we have to try get that cloud editing together.
Oh yeah. Sooner or later, you guys should see a new series on the channel.
But I think once. Do we have anything else planned? I feel like there's something else.
I have something going on Saturday night. I'm going to dinner and a movie with a friend for her birthday. Saturday day I'm all good, and Sunday day I'm pretty much all good. Friday, Saturday morning, day to afternoon, and then Saturday all day.
Raj.
So we can make it work.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Cliff would even be down for it too.
Let's hop in and hate our lives.
It's sweaty. It's sweaty. It's one of those things like you get burned by something or get tagged by something. Your health pool, it's this cool thing where like you have these like different bars. So each character has like randomized health pool bars. So like there may be like 3 fat ones or like 2 small ones, 1 fat one or whatever. And like basically that like is how much you would need to heal back and or how much like will auto heal on itself. So like if you get hit by something and you have a fat health bar and it goes down, if you don't die all the way up, you can recover that full health bar. But at certain points, like going down or like getting burned or something, you end up losing a full health bar. So the last thing you want to do is end up with like 2 small ones at the very end or whatever. There's like a real weird meta about it. But once you get used to that, it's super cool. Super cool to like, oh, I took a hit, but it's okay. I can kind of I can let myself bleed out on that, finish the fight, then go in, stick me with a syringe and move on. And the weapons in the game are super fun. It's like old school, not old school, but very like Western-y style Louisiana time period, So it's dope.
Backwoods shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, some fucking super back.
Got an old bubba up fucking Mosin Nagant.
Yeah, absolutely. There's this thing called a concertina bomb or whatever that basically is like this spool bomb you just throw out and just fucking barbed wires everywhere, just and then just like so you can't cross it. It's fucking wild, dude. It's a cool game. Yeah, I'll be excited to play it again. I'll get the download going sometime before this weekend.
What other games?
I am
Rust is toast. Our base is gone.
I feel bad for Rye. It's like he sent us a picture today. Oh, she was a good
base. They already took it from us.
Yeah, I know.
Before the weekend.
Yeah.
I don't remember what day that was, but somebody locked us out of our base, blew it up, took it over. Yep. But today it's officially gone. No more.
Well, I mean, it's bound to happen.
That's got to be the cycle of the game, though, right? Like if you don't do the upkeep and you don't fucking consistently log in to put mats in there, it will just start falling apart.
It absolutely goes away. But that also comes down to like that idea of like needing that's one of those things where you need people to continuously be online. At least one person to like generate some type of wealth in there. It's not one of those games you can just kind of let it live.
Do on the weekend and then come back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you work a real job or whatever, there's a good chance like it's gonna be real fucking hard to be a sweat on Rust unless you're with a generally mellow server or you have a bunch of friends that are just on a server.
Yeah. That's fun though.
It was a lot of fun. It was good. I'm not saying I don't want to play Rust again. I just know that it's gonna be one of those things like it's gonna be
I feel like that was a good like learning server because he was telling me like there's other servers where like you gain mats a lot faster, you progress a lot faster.
Yep.
And those are just like pandemonium. Everybody's already blowing each other up like fucking 2 hours in.
Yeah, I think I played on a few servers like that. And a lot of it too is like you're just trying to get to raid level. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
no one wants to do like the slow slog progression of like I've crafted a bunch of like scrap iron axes. You know what I mean? Like everybody's like, let's just go get to the good stuff. I don't know, man. He also talked about having Scum too. Like he downloaded and played Scum. Like Scum's a lot of fun. I picked that up right after I got off of my my DayZ kick. Like Scum is very DayZ-esque, where it's like loot, but if you die, you lose all your shit and kind of go back. But it's in this world, it is just DayZ, just without zombies. Well, no, it's got zombies, but not like same type of environment. Yeah. I don't know. But the thing about that game though too is it's fucking so tedious. Like managing your metabolism because like,
I was gonna say I saw the text thread.
Shit. Like it's a lot.
What the fuck did he just say?
It's a cool game.
Too many calories, you'll just get fat.
Yeah. And like it all plays into some point of like your stamina. Like, yeah, you're a little bit bigger so you can carry more stuff, but like you can't run as far, or you're too skinny, you can't carry enough, and like you get tired faster. It's like it's weird, man. It's a cool concept. But I think that's also why that game kind of died out so strong is because I think the community was like, fuck, I don't want to have to deal with that shit.
It's a cool concept, but I don't want to be fucking like doing macros and counting calories while I'm shoveling pizza in my face at my fucking desk trying to kill people.
Fucking Jenny Craig thing. Like I can only have 3 peanuts in this hour. Or...
There's a callback to Kirstie Alley.
We're learning.
There's another callback to Cheers.
God, we are on a roll.
Speaking of callbacks, Jesus, I was working on different like projects and shit today, and I just let our fucking channel run on my TV, and the episode where it's like, yeah, we're staying strong, we're not doing Call of Duty. I want to be like, oh, and a mere 7 hours later, there they were, both with Call of Duty.
Yeah,
and then immediately after that, it's like, well, I mean. If they stop it, they stop my PayPal. And I was like, I use my main card for everything. My card got hacked this weekend. Like, there's some gold in those podcasts.
That's what I was telling you today. I was like, I usually go back and rewatch them because I'm always like, I would love to see what we talked about in the past. It kind of like always like re-reference stuff. Like I think I did it not too long ago. I was like, we talked about Doom 2. Like, and we were like so about playing Doom 2, you know what I mean? Things, but it's also one of those things like I go back and rewatch him because I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. We have no fucking idea,
it, man.
Yep, everything is a wing.
It's like today. I got home, I hopped in the shower, I came over, sat down, and just blank slate.
Yeah, I got a bunch of shit I wanted to talk about tonight too.
Fucking talk about it. Let's go.
I'm trying to think about.
Talk about put out some goodness in the world. We bought Call of Duty. Like whatever you're about to say, manifest. The only thing that hasn't happened is Sean's still alive.
Yeah, Deadpool's still running strong. I mean, there's a lot of money on my end in there. Like there's like still like a fucking 10% of my paycheck is going to that fucking thing.
And 10%, dude. I work constantly and I have no money. Where do you think all of my money is going? I'm trying to fucking hurry this thing along.
I'm trying to win big.
Our real life like D&D night. I'm gonna have just a box full of props, and one of them is gonna be a real loaded revolver. We're gonna play Russian roulette, and I'm just praying. Just bang! Oh shit! Well,
all right, we're collecting. Just
yeah.
drag his body outside before it starts stinking.
Yeah. Oh God! Who brought bean dip for the night?
if I go out, like, I don't know if we talked about this before, but if I go out, Audrey won't do it. You have to do it. I need my body taxidermied.
Oh,
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos of those people?
I've seen some of them.
First off, I shouldn't say those people because he was black.
But we talked about that one. The stripper.
Yeah, that's my shit, man.
No, I want to be like taxidermied in a sense where like give me like posable hands, like fingers and stuff, and like knees. So like you can sit me and take me in carpool.
Posable. Okay.
Yeah, you can like put me in.
I thought you said opposable, and I was like, we're humans. We have those.
No, posable.
Last time I looked at your hands.
It's
Yeah. How do you game?
I use foot pedals. No, like you could take me in carpool. Right? I'm always gonna be the greatest like beer coaster. Like, oh, Pop's here, and then just stick a beer in my hand. Like, do it so like you can change my facial expressions too. So like if something really sad is happening, you can go over and like pull my cheeks down and be like, frown.
I feel like someday when we start making like clips and stuff, like I have like the gamer diapers, I feel like this is a clip. Taxidermy your friend. Tired of dealing with your wife? You just say, all right, but you're gonna have to. He just sits there. You just like turn his head like this so he's listening.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. How dope is that? You always got a fishing buddy. Audrey won't do it.
One of the clips is just gonna be go out for a night of drinking. There's a stray dog just chewing on your leg, and you're just trying to drag him. Come on, it's almost closing time.
You can put me in Heelys and push me around.
So now we really have to engineer those knees,
yeah,
so you can get that perfect angle.
Exactly. Well, you just pull the toes back a little bit, and then just send me down a hill. Put one of those gyro things on me, so I'm always upright. You know, I think
and for the low price of 4 payments of $199, we can put a sound box in them.
Yeah,
just push the abdomen. Fuck you.
It's just clips from the podcast.
It's his favorite. Yeah.
Oh no.
Fuck you. Just Oliver Tree in a muscle suit.
It's not even my sound bites.
Yeah. And it cuts off like right at when you start laughing.
Oh god. I think it'd be dope. Nobody in the family's on board with it. I think it's bullshit.
I'll look into it.
I'll put it in a will. I'll put it in a will. I'll get that shit notarized.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
If you want this fucking Darth Vader chicken, you have to do this. Say no more.
Not even that, man. I'll give you the whole setup. You just gotta fucking make sure. That's it. I need one person. I looked into it too. I also looked into it. Apparently
that shit is gone and sold. I bet you within like hours.
Mm-hmm.
Because Audrey knows we're gonna come pillage and pilfer through your shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just
she's not even done crying. She's on the couch. Hey, we're just here to pick up some stuff. You know, we've talked to Trevor about this.
She's just finished the phone call. Trevor's passed on. You're just already walking through the door. Body's not even cold.
Sean's got a gun barricaded in the room. It's mine. I was here first.
Good shit. I don't think there's any other way I'd want to go out.
Well, I mean, you didn't discuss how you want to go out. You just discussed like what happens immediately after.
Harpoon to the face.
Oh, that'd be great for taxidermy. Yeah. We couldn't get this part dislodged from his skull, so it's just still there.
Oh, I wanted to look like those bad taxidermy. Like my eyes are all pushed out to the side. Face is all fucked up. Is that a fox? What the fuck?
Fucking trying to change your outfit and put a new hat on with a harpoon. You got to really the first pull. You got to jam it through.
Oh man, I mean,
man, we have derailed.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about anymore.
We're not drunk.
No, I mean, I started drinking much earlier. This is what happens when we record at fucking 10 o'clock at night, though.
Yeah, touche.
Yeah. There's a whole point of like getting off of work and like coming home, be like, oh man, it's been a long day. I just don't know if I should
At this point, my body's already like fucking like I'm like 3 minutes away from just like the REM cycle where my eyes just like like flip back and forth. So you're already getting the weird shit.
Yeah. These are the bad podcasts. These are the ones we kind of push down deep.
Fuck it. I mean, we're still talking about gaming, and we haven't talked about poop for 31 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a step in the right direction.
That might be why
you, Rat King.
He's sitting over there. He's just got a fucking book. We can talk about this type of feces and this type of feces.
Fucking like Howard Hughes, just bottles of piss and shit just lining his room.
I did want to talk
For those of you who don't know, that's why he's got the green screen.
It's weirder because he like reorganizes them once a month. This one was my favorite.
To be fair, there's a lot of organization to do.
There is.
We're not going to start talking about shit.
No. Let's back up. I did want to talk about this. So this article came out a little while ago, but I just recently found it. They were talking about the 5 best years in PC gaming, like in history, right? Just like talking about like the actual year and the games that came out during that time period
that contributed towards everything.
Yeah, and then the games that still had this like massive like pump in what we still play today. Really cool kind of concept and everything. So we can skip around a little bit because like some of this shit is like super old and it's hard to look at. But I just wanted to go to like 2007. So think about 2007. That's like what?
A year after we graduated high school.
Yep. I'm working at GameStop.
But this is PC gaming.
PC gaming. But even still, like just in general, like these are still the games that like contribute to that point in time. 2007. What was in 2007? Just off the top of your head, what can you remember from 2007?
2007 wasn't. That's Xbox. It wasn't Halo 2.
It was Xbox 360 and PS3.
Xbox 360, yeah, PS3. And PS3 had already like been released. That wasn't release year, right? I think they released like 2005.
05 or 06 was PS3. And I think 360 was right at that same time period, 06. So it'd been out for a year. I'm gonna hit you with this. Are you
gonna say Minecraft?
I'm not gonna say Minecraft. I'm not. But
okay,
that's actually a pretty good fucking call. I don't even know when Minecraft came out. I think it was pre 2005, maybe. Okay, so the orange box. Do you remember the orange box?
I remember orange box, but orange box was a collection of ones that have already been released.
Sure,
right?
yeah, but it was like
because I mean
it was the first time
it was a collection of like what Fortress, Portal, and TF2, Half-Life.
Yeah, and Half-Life 2. Okay, so that's kind of cool in some things because
and Orange Box was a fucking banger.
So fucking
all of those combined.
BioShock came out in 2007.
Okay.
Call of Duty 4. Crisis 1.
Crisis.
Stalker, Shadows of Chernobyl, and WoW: The Burning Crusade, and Peggle. Those are you ever played Peggle? Bro.
Yeah.
Peggle is life. Peggle is still life. I have that on my phone still.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
The fucking unicorn
that could have just been an extension of fucking
where like you fucking like aim the ball and it bounces off the fucking things and you get like trick shots off it. No? Oh my god. That should, if you never play a phone game anymore, like that should be the game you download and play on the shitter. Peggle is life. Peggle is Bay, man.
Peggle?
Peggle. Peggle.
Peggle.
Peggle. Yes. What am I saying? What am I saying?
I said Peggle, like a weird bagel.
With an A?
Yeah.
I don't enunciate very well. It's a great game. It's cool because there's it does
this fucking thing.
Yeah, Peggle. It's great, dude. It's so good.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, just a collection right there. BioShock, Call of Duty 4, and Crisis.
Remember when Crisis was like the benchmark? Like that's how like it will run Crisis. Fucking what? The fuck?
I
We are 10 years away from this release game being able to be played.
Was it Brett Langford or whatever? Like had a PC at the time and like he got Crisis to run. He was like, it's fucking sick. I'm like, oh my god, let me see the graphics. It's like fucking 3 frames a second. Like, I was like, oh my god.
Oh man.
Some of that shit just is wild, man. It just blows my mind. Well, the next big one they had in was like 2015. And this was like number 1 on the list was 2015. You had Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Rocket League, Fallout 4, GTA 5 finally launched in 2015.
GTA 5 was a huge one.
Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt.
Another huge one.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Another huge one.
Undertale. Tales of the Borderlands. Prison Architect. Pillars of Eternity. Fuck, what else was on this list? And some other bullshit. Heroes of the Storm came out. I was like, whatever. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, man.
Yeah.
Witcher 3
huge one.
Witcher 3 Wild Hunt to then Cyberpunk. What is better?
I'd say Witcher 3.
Right?
I don't know.
Two very different games.
I would personally say
2 very different games.
Different but same.
Different but same. Okay.
But like you can see, definitely like made by the same people. I don't know. I think just Witcher 3 came first. Witcher 3.
It was so good.
Storyline's more developed.
Yeah.
And for some reason I can deal with dragons more than I can fucking Keanu Reeves trying to have gay sex in my head with his old guitar player.
God damn it. Fucking Carrie.
What?
Man.
What are early ones?
Early ones on this
early
list?
ones on that list. Like what?
So
I bet you it's like Oregon Trail. It's like fucking DOS was ruling.
Actually, to be fair with this, like they
Minesweeper.
Solitaire.
Yeah.
They started like at like 1993. It's like one of their original years. So that's like Doom. Original Doom.
I was gonna say.
Sam and Max Hit the Road. Syndicate, X-Wing, Frontier, Elite 2, Ultima Underworld 2, Rebel Assault, Wing Commander. I mean, there's like some good games, but it's like, I don't know. Like other than Doom, I don't think any of those things really fucking were like the staple of that time period.
Not necessarily.
I mean, Rebel Assault was
groundbreaking, and everything was kind of. I don't know. I wasn't too involved in it then, so obviously like Nintendo and shit like that were kind of like fucking conquering. I'm trying to think of like things that like Quake. I remember being like a big one. Wasn't that like one of like the first like online multiplayer first person shooters, kind of like that? Unreal really, Tournament was a big jump.
Unreal Tournament, I think, was on the list for Unreal Tournament 3.
Red Faction.
Yeah.
The Red Faction games.
I feel like
and then I mean you had like your like StarCraft and shit like that too. That's got to be on there, right?
I kind of later. StarCraft wasn't until much later, actually, because they go up to 1999, and then the 1999 was like System Shock 2, EverQuest, Unreal Tournament. That's when Unreal Tournament came out. It was 99.
Diablo 2. Was that then or 2000?
I think it was 2000 time period. Team Fortress Classic is on here. Roller Coaster Tycoon is on 99, dude. Bro, Roller Coaster Tycoon was so dope, man.
Sims got to be on there, yeah.
Sims, yeah. Sims was 01, actually. Tiberian Sun, Quake 3 Arena, Soul Reaver. Oh, Soul Reaver, fuck, man. X-Wing Alliance. I don't know, man. I just started going through this list and I was looking at all these old fucking games and I immediately like jumped up my wish list on Steam like another 50 games because I was like, fuck,
yeah,
I want to play all of these old things again. I mean, that's just back to us being old on the channel, but it's like something about those old games really just fucking...
Nostalgia goes a long ways.
Bro, I mean, I still will like dip into TF2, like Team Fortress 2 every once in a blue moon, but that game is a shell of its former self. Like it is all about whatever the community has done to build that game up, because Valve has not done shit since it's like nobody plays any of the like original maps. Everything is all custom made shit, which is cool, but it's not nostalgia at that point. It's like, you know, dotted up horror in their 60s.
It's fucking Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's your body being carried around.
I just keep thinking, like, what old game, other than Doom, because I still just play that fucking game all the time. What old game would you really, really want to play again that you may not have an opportunity to play, or like can't find to play? Like, it could be anything, PC, console, doesn't fucking matter. What old game do you absolutely need to play? And I've got the two I really think I need to play
again. That's a hard one.
It can be anything. It can be any game you can think of.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say Redline Racer.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one.
Because I only had the demo that I think I got from like a magazine, like a PC Gamer magazine, and it only had 2 tracks. And I just want to beat the whole. I just want to beat the whole thing. Yeah. I wouldn't say that there's anything necessarily special about that. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
That like whenever you zoom hit the hills, it'd like do an out camera and then come back to you like fucking screaming. But I would want to beat that just because I think about that all the time for some fucking reason. And I kind of want to fucking, I can't remember which Red faction it was. It was the one where you could use an ostrich
3
to fucking beat down. Yeah. And like they had like the online.
Is it Gorilla?
Yeah, that one.
God, Gorilla was so good.
They had like the railgun, and there's one sniper rifle that, like, I mean, this is the first time I was godly at sniping in a game. It's like if you tracked a player at the same pace that they were running, like if you just had like the right fluid movement, the reticle would give you your lead off, and you could just fucking beam people, and I was just a menace with it.
God, Gorilla was so good. That was the first game that like had like full on, well, not maybe
you could destroy
everything.
Destroy everything.
Just riding around. Oh my God. I played the fuck out of that on PS3.
Yeah.
Like I gave up my life to play that fucking game.
That was a fun one.
Yeah. I think the two that I would really want to go back and play, and I'm talking like older games, so something that's like kind of hard to get your hands on now that I need to play. Sega Genesis's Jurassic Park. I think I really want to play that again. I haven't played that in years. And probably Twisted Metal 2.
Dude, I was just talking about Twisted Metal.
Were you?
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's such a good game. I know.
God, there was Sweet Tooth. You and all your friends crowd around a TV and fucking Sweet Tooth would come in.
God damn, dude. Twisted Metal.
Who was your go-to?
Ajax or whatever, the dude with the 2 fucking tires on the side.
Yeah, that was mine too.
That's so good, dude.
Fucking Axel,
that's what it was. Yeah,
and he had his fucking jump up and slam and fucking blow everybody back.
Fuck, man. Twisted Metal was dope. I wish there was more. So there was a BR game that had come out a while back that me, Chris, and Cliff had played. It was called Not My Car, and it was basically Twisted Metal BR style. And it was like you got a car and you could like change the way it looked by modding it, putting different things on, and then you race around tracks and there was power-ups and shit, and then you just fucking did full Twisted Metal fight things to like be #1 BR style. It was fucking so cool, and for whatever reason it just never took off, and the devs were like, sorry, we're not getting any love in this, so we're just gonna shut it down. And it was like, fuck, dude. That would have been the go-to for a hot minute. We played it for like, because it went in early access and it was like weirdly in beta for a minute and then kind of filtered off, but like when it came out, that's all we did for like a month. We just played that game.
I think a lot about how like the form factor of games change and just like our expectations of what games should be change, and how a lot of these to like get off ground, it either has to be like just a fucking great idea, or just everything like just the the form factor. Like, how is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like Shredder's Revenge, that one that just came out, like things like that? If it wasn't for nostalgia, I don't think that would ever like leap forward, because it's just the technology goes, we grow with it, and it's like kind of back to that same thing. Like, I don't need fucking the veins on the leaves while I'm aiming down sights, but like that expectation isn't too far from that.
I also think that it's a new age of gamers. You know, you got to think about the kids that are playing video games now are growing up with what we're currently playing. Then they'll never have
never had to experience like the growth and everything like that.
You know, they'll never have to deal with that. You know,
fucking giving yourself bronchitis and lockjaw blowing a fucking
cartridge,
Super Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah, you'll never have to experience that. And there will be some of those kids whose parents kind of push them in that direction to experience the older things or like play the older shit. But I don't think that type of gaming will ever exist again. And so I think that those games are going to die off. I mean, we still have the side scrollers, the Metrovanias, the Doom-esque, like weirdly awkward, pixelated first-person shooters that you run around arena mode. You know, I think that those still exist, but they'll always be indie, or they'll always be, kind of under the radar and only played by people like us versus being something mainstream. And now that this weird push is in everything in like virtual reality, or like graphics have to be so good that it's lifelike. Like, I don't know, man. Like something about like playing a shitty looking game still like gets me. I just downloaded this game called
Nightfall.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and how exciting
A1.
How exciting are you for fucking April Fools? That company creates those shitty games like that once a year just for that day. Every year they put out a game just like Nightfall, just in some random ass like way on April Fools every single year. And it's always something different. They brought out Tabs, like Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, that got popular. Then they brought out a battle royale, then a zombie mode. Then they did a bunch of other things. There was a couple other games. Then they came out with Nightfall. So it's like every April Fools, we're going to have something like that from that company.
I'm into it.
Yeah. I'm so pumped for it. So pumped. I mean, I don't know, man. I just got to go back to fucking not giving a shit about video games again, because Call of Duty's actually got me in a bad mood.
We're there.
It's already starting, man.
It's been one podcast. We're out the honeymoon stage.
That's not even that. Like, I tried playing the other day, and it's like, it's not bad when I play with friends, right?
Well, yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
You just have to wait for Warzone. That'll change everything for you.
Isn't it out right now?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think it is. I think it launched today, right?
Probably.
2.0 came out today, I think. Season 1 started today, I think. Which also means that maybe it's not today, but even still, that also means that fucking hardcore is back in the game, baby.
No, Warzone.
No, fuck Warzone. Nobody wants to play BRs anymore. The only people who want to play BRs are fucking middle-aged men trying to be Twitch streamers and fucking Fortnite kids.
2 out of 3 isn't bad.
You're a Fortnite kid.
Let's be easy there. Okay, so we played Fortnite because we were just looking for other battle royale games, and that was cross-platform. But we didn't really like enjoy it too much. We tried to get into it, but it wasn't like, And then we did Fortnite Fridays, just like as like a group. We had a big group of people, and some of them were like diehard like Fortniters, and others were just like me, like I'm fucking 10 beers in, let's go. But Fortnite, not for me.
Yeah. I mean, you're speaking the true Fortnite lingo. Yeah, no, I just played it. It's no big deal. It's whatever.
Yeah, I got some cool fucking emotes and
I paid for all my skins.
I was gonna say I got way too drunk and bought way too many skins. That Rick and Morty one fucked me.
Oh man. Fuck.
I was like, I want to be Pickle Rick, and then like you gotta have to justify like wake up in the morning like I have to keep playing this because I just spent $80 to get a Rick Sanchez skin. A literal $80.
Oh
Oh my god.
Christ almighty.
At least it wasn't on Overwatch though.
Don't talk to me about that.
I sneezed on that.
I need something else to play. No more Overwatch, no more fucking Modern Warfare. We play Hunt. Let's play
Hunt, Ready or Not.
Let's do it, man.
That was the other game.
I think the only time we played it, we were pretty fucking trashed. Let's be
No, we weren't super trashed.
Maybe.
We were just kind of figuring it out. We were figuring out like the night vision. I mean, we were like drinking, but we weren't like drinking because we were like, this isn't a game. I think when we started getting drunk, we switched off.
Yeah, you might be right. I felt like I was pretty drunk when I played that because how long it took me to figure out that night vision was dope.
Yeah, yeah, touche.
So yeah, okay.
I don't think we finished a single level though, huh?
No, we got fucking ripped. Well, remember we almost finished it, and that one fucking NPC bugged, and we had to start it over, and then we were just dying constantly. The game is so fucking cool,
dude. That fucking that tunnel though.
Oh my!
Like, I don't know how we cleared it perfectly the first try.
We just ran through it. Yeah, exactly. And that's cool too, because I think that game is like 5 or 6 players. So you could have a full squad go through and play it. That'd be fucking dope.
That'd be
like
sick.
2 teams clearing like one house, one tunnel. Like, yo.
Then you got to call out. You got a perp coming down to you.
Yeah. The game is sick. The game is sick. And we only played one map. Like, we didn't play any of the other maps. There's a whole fucking bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got to prioritize. Hunt first this weekend.
Hunt.
Till everybody gives up.
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not.
We'll try to get somebody else on Ready or Not with us.
Okay. And then World of Warcraft expansion came out, so we got to download and fucking make dragons.
See you guys next time.
Bye-bye!